can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Make me put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on a brand new Beamer. Tryna earn 8 stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a Keto. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reef. Dímelo porque yo no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy.
Welcome in. Episode 85 of the WAG Show. I'm your host, Ben Hostler, here to talk about today's best bets. It is June 15th. We're back. Had a good time at the conference earlier this week. I hope you guys saw that Travis and I recorded a video from our room for Monday, and for some reason it came out on Tuesday instead of Monday. I don't know. So I'm assuming you guys saw it because it went live on Tuesday, but obviously it was irrelevant information because I had recorded it on Monday. It was good though. We cashed the bet on the Nuggets minus 1.5. Hopefully you guys tailed that bet. I tweeted it. We talked about it on here, but minus 150 for Nuggets, minus 1.5 for the series. Really liked that bet and felt good that that one won. Trying to think what else has been going on. It's been a down 2 days in baseball for me. I think I'm down almost 3 units the last 2 days, but I don't love the board today. So we're going to talk about some bets today, but I don't love the baseball board today. There might be 1 or 2 plays I decide on, but it's only a smaller slate today, Thursday, and I just don't love the I don't love the slate. Take that hat off, dude. The Diamondbacks, they're going to lead us to the promised land when they make the playoffs. So I'm going to rock this hat. Also, if you guys, I think it was about this time last week, I gave out the Reds to make the playoffs plus 1,400 here on the stream. I'm not going to say that bet's going to win. We have no idea. It's, June 15th. But the odds have been cut in half. It's plus 700 now. So hopefully you guys. Was that the least? I'm talking about last night. Oh yeah, Mitchell. Yeah, Mitchell. We got unlucky because I made that bet before the lineup came out. Like obviously, I wasn't expecting those guys to be out of the lineup, which I do think. I mean, that kind of. I wasn't expecting that. So, and then they had a chance to win. In extra innings. I can't. It is what it is. Was that the least exciting finals you watched? I don't think it. So I don't know. People, I've seen like the memes online, like nobody cares about the Nuggets and all this stuff. Like I don't think that's true. I think the Nuggets are fun to watch. I think it would have been a more enjoyable series to watch them play against the Boston Celtics. I think the Boston Celtics would have won more than one game. Maybe I think there would have been a better chance of it going 6 or 7. But I think the Nuggets were clearly the better team. I think they were going to win either way. I don't think it's real that people don't like watch. If you don't like watching the Nuggets, then I think you're just brainwashed because I think that they're enjoyable to watch. I don't think the Heat are super enjoyable to watch, their current makeup. I mean, they just ran really hot shooting threes for the last month, and it led them to the finals, and finally it cooled off. All them haters were exactly. It's mostly Lakers fans that say that. But I don't know. I think the Nuggets are fun to watch. I think it would have been more fun if they were against Boston, though, just because it would have been a better series. But overall, it worked out well for us since we made some money. What else has been going on? Oh, U.S. Open's going on. Victor Hovland, if you guys missed. So I don't know if you guys saw my Twitter, but I don't normally go 5 units on a bet. It's very, very rare. But Matt, who does some NFL stuff with us, you guys probably know him if you watch the NFL DFS videos. But him and I went in on a bet together. We took Hovland as the best Scandinavian at the U.S. Open. He was minus 200. I think Alex Noren is solid, but I don't really think any of those other guys on that list are very good golfers. So it kind of, to me, felt like we were getting Victor Hovland versus Alex Noren. Just it felt like we were getting Hovland minus 200 against Alex Noren. That's kind of what it felt like to me. Hovland had very, very good odds to make the cut. I mean, there's a chance that Alex Noren does not make the cut. So the fact that Vegas was giving Hovland almost a 90% chance to make the cut felt really good with that bet. Hovland started off rocky and he was 2 over, but he's bounced back, cold out from 170 for an eagle. He's 2 under now, so hopefully he keeps it up because that's the I think that's the biggest bet I've put in since. I don't think I went 5 units on anything in college basketball, so that might be the biggest bet I've put in since the end of NFL season. I probably should have done the same with that Nuggets bet. I felt super good about that, but I just didn't. Still waiting on Adam Silver's Giannis. Yeah, I thought the memes of that were really funny, like as soon as the game ended. I thought like as soon as the game ended, there was just so many memes of like Adam Silver. There's also there's a big soccer game on tonight if you guys are fans, but the U.S. men's national team plays in the Nations League semifinal against Mexico, their rival. They have like their best team there. It's going to be Balogun's debut. So if you guys don't know, he's a very good young striker. He could play for England or the U.S., and he was previously playing with England or committed to England. He ended up changing, coming over. He's going to play for the United States. So everyone's very, very excited about that. He scored over 20 goals in the top French league this past season. So people are very excited to see him play tonight. I think it's on at 10 Eastern. It's in Vegas at the Raiders Stadium. So you guys should definitely check that out. I'll probably be betting on the game. I think that if you can get him like plus 250, Balogun to score a goal, I think looks good. I like it's a little bit better odds on DraftKings and FanDuel, but tie no bet if you just take the US. So basically if they win in regular time, you win. If it ties, then you just get your money back, but they're minus 160. You could take a shot on them to win in regular time too, but I do think the US will win the game. Do you prefer bets or DFS nowadays? Both. I still like DFS a lot. For baseball, I think it's really, really fun. NBA, it kind of gets to be a drag towards the end of the season, but baseball's fun. NFL, I mean, NFL DFS is the most fun thing to play, in my opinion. Do you think these smaller sites like actually, yeah, so that's actually a really good question. It's actually insane how big Prize Picks has gotten. I don't think there's any chance of that. So that's a big focus of like these conferences that we go to and stuff. And I mean, a big focus of this one, there was a lot of talk about Prize Picks. And so if you guys don't know, we were basically, our company was the first really big, we were the first big partner with Prize Picks upon their inception. So we've been working with Prize Picks since nobody knew who Prize Picks was. Prize Picks 3 years ago flew our team down to Atlanta. We hung out with them. They're great people. They took care of us. And this is 3 years ago. Like 3 years ago, nobody really knew who Prize Picks was. Now, nobody thought that anybody could compete with FanDuel Sportsbook, DraftKings Sportsbook. Nobody thought that was a possibility, but Prize Picks has done it. An interesting tidbit I learned at that conference. So since the start of the year in a number of states, Prize Picks has 3 times the revenue of DraftKings Daily Fantasy in a lot of states. So Prize Picks is as big as anything right now. I don't think that there's any chance that could happen. Like it's outperforming daily fantasy. It's outperforming a lot of things. So Prize Picks it's bigger than you think, and it's only getting bigger. I only play NBA, NFL, but bet baseball, and I'll be joining the team for NFL. Yeah, Banks, would love to have you in there. Football, if you guys don't know, or yeah, I'm sure some of you guys watch the NFL videos and stuff, but NFL DFS has been very, very good for our, like for me and the other content creators and stuff at our company the last 2 years. It's been very, very good. 3 years actually, but the last 2 years have been very good. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna have even more content than usual this year because I can actually bet. I never really wanted to put out betting content when it was so hard for me to actually bet the games. Like I would have to go to an offshore book, and it's just a hassle. I just didn't really want to do it. So now that I can actually legally bet, thankfully for Ohio legalizing that, there's going to be more betting content for me this year, and we'll still have tons of DFS content as well. But I'm super excited for NFL to start. It's coming up soon. We got to go another month. Once the preseason gets here, we'll be playing preseason DFS, betting on preseason, all that stuff. So we basically just have to make it another like 5-6 weeks. Anyways, so let's go. So for today, I like betting on the U.S. tonight in soccer. I like betting Balogun to score a goal. I don't really like any of these baseball games. We'll go through them, but I just nothing was really jumping out to me today. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be betting on here. I did like the Orioles in the early game. I didn't end up betting them. Let me check. I think they were up 3-2 last time I looked. Yeah, 3-2. All right, so let's start. These games are about to start, so we'll skip that. We'll go down to the 7 o'clock slate. Minnesota Twins, Detroit Tigers. We have Matthew Boyd, Sonny Gray. You can see the Twins are big favorites here, minus 200. They're getting 85% of the bets, 86% of the money. There's some sharp money coming in that under. It opened at 8. It was getting 76% of the money and got steamed down 7.5 runs now. I mean, you guys know I don't really bet big favorites, so I'll probably be passing here. I would lean towards the Twins, though. Sonny's been one of my guys. You guys know I'm a big fan of him, but he's been very, very good this season. Obviously, pretty decent. Tigers have kind of been hot, but it's a good matchup for him, so I would lean towards the Twins side. You can use him in a parlay or something like that, but I'm not going to be betting him at minus 200. Next game, we have Atlanta Braves, Colorado Rockies. Braves, big favorites here as well at home. Minus 245. We have Smith-Shawver against Kyle Freeland. I think this is Smith-Shawver's second start. Wasn't super, impressed. I mean, I know he's a bigger prospect, but, I mean, I wasn't extremely I didn't come away wow, I'm going to be betting on that guy a lot when I watched his first start. And then I looked at the numbers afterwards. I mean, didn't get a ton of swing and miss, which I don't like. So I'm probably going to wait and see with him. So I'm not going to be betting the Braves at minus 250. Don't think you need to bet the Rockies either, but I think it's just an avoid spot for me. We'll see how he looks tonight. I want to get a couple starts worth of data on him just because specifically when I just watched the game, I wasn't super impressed. And I'm in kind of wait and see mode. What happened that bet Monday night? What bet on Monday night? What are you talking about? I think Monday I only gave out one bet, and it was Texas first 5, and that was sweaty, but it won. Something with the red. Oh, okay, yeah. So, oh god, dude, don't remind me of that. Obviously we're partnered DFS with Owners Box Fantasy, but we were partnered with them last NFL season. But so I've got to know those guys, super cool. But they were at the conference as well, so I was hanging out with them a lot. They actually put a video out. You can go watch it. But we were at the sportsbook Monday night, and they were a couple guys they were betting Rockies team total under 3.5 runs. And since I was hanging out, I was like, all right, I'll ride it with you guys. So I had something to watch other than the NBA Finals game. But basically, Tristan Casas had multiple errors in that game, and he had another one in the 10th inning to lose us the bet. And yeah, I think you could probably see me in the video if you guys go watch the video that they put out about it, because they were recording Tyler sweating it out. But I think you could probably see me in that video. But it was in shambles. Why in Cleveland, not Vegas? The conference move, it's all over. So typically the winter ones are a little bit bigger. Those are always in Vegas. The summer ones, they move around to different locations. So last year we won. It was in Detroit at the MGM. And then this one was in Cleveland. But the locations of the conference change all the time. But yeah, you could probably see me losing my mind in that video. I was tilting hard. Cubs Pirates. We have Marcus Stroman against Oviedo. Oviedo, again, he's inconsistent. I do think he's going to be good long term. Stroman's been a monster for the Cubs. You can tell that Vegas respects these pitchers, given that it's a 7-run total. There is a little bit of line movement towards the Pirates, which I think is interesting. They've dropped. Chicago has dropped from -165 to -150, despite 71% of the bets. I again don't have a lean here. I think it's interesting. So on FanDuel, this line's juiced 120 on the under. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting, but probably be staying away from it. Angels, Rangers, Nathan Eovaldi, Shohei Ohtani. This is an insane pitching matchup. You guys should definitely be watching this game tonight. Shohei Ohtani. What else do we have to say about him? Best player, arguably, of all time already. I don't have any problem saying that. I saw some people, I tweeted that last night, and people were like wondering, like, no one is ever going to do what he does again. We've never seen anybody do what he does at the level he's doing it. People will say Babe Ruth and these guys used to do it. And it's not the same situation. Back when Babe Ruth played, these guys threw 88, 89 miles per hour. It was a completely different game. And I don't know how you could argue what Shohei Ohtani's doing. Clearly, it's Ellie De La Cruz. Mitchell, I'll reconsider it being Ellie if the Reds make the playoffs. When I bet them to make the playoffs, I also bet them to win the division at pretty crazy odds. I think plus 2,000. So if they come back and win the division and make the playoffs, I maybe will reconsider that, because that would be pretty sick. This is just a fun game to watch, though. I don't know. I mean, I'll always bet on Ohtani when he pitches, but at the same time, Eovaldi's been money. The Rangers have been money at home. So this is like the best real life sporting event to watch tonight, I think, other than the United States versus Mexico. So I'll definitely be checking this game out. Not sure if I'll be betting anything yet. Christian Javier against Mackenzie Gore. Nationals, Astros. Astros are pretty big, -200 favorites here. They opened at -215. They've moved down to -195. Mackenzie Gore is he's been solid. He's had a couple bad starts, but overall he's looked pretty good for the Nationals. I do think there's maybe a little bit of value on them. First 5, if you want to take them plus a half a run or something, I think would be interesting. But again, you guys can tell. Normally I come on here and I'm very convicted. I have at least a few plays. I just don't love the board today. Even the last 2 games of the night, Guardians, Padres, Dodgers, White Sox, I don't love anything here. The Padres have woken up. They have looked very, very good, especially this series against the Guardians. Last night, Machado, Tatis, and Soto all homered. Tatis was putting on a show last night, so I like that they've kind of found it. So I actually, even though I think that Cleveland clearly wins the pitching matchup here, San Diego has really been heating up. So you're getting them. They opened at -170. They've dropped all the way down to -130. They're -124 on FanDuel. So I think you're getting a little bit of value there if you wanted to consider them. I wouldn't be shocked if the Guardians do win, just because, like I said, I do think they win this pitching matchup. But I do believe the Padres offense is starting to heat up. And if they start hitting, the Guardians offense cannot keep pace at all with the Padres offense, even though I don't think Weathers is super good. So Padres might be my only real lean, but I don't know. I haven't put any bets in for baseball tonight. White Sox, Dodgers, last game we have Dylan Cease, Michael Grove. Cease has been inconsistent, but I do think there's some value on him at plus 128. So maybe first 5. Let me see what you can get in first 5. Minus 124 for plus half run first 5 White Sox. I think that's interesting. Actually, might prefer that over the Padres. That would be my favorite spot tonight. But overall, we should have a big slate tomorrow. Who do you like for the 2+? Probably. Actually. That's tough because I don't really like any of these games. I guess Twins, but they're minus 205, so there's really no value in taking that. I have no idea. I think I would pick an underdog and just hope that they go up by 2. So between the White Sox, between the Rockies, White Sox, and Nationals, I think you pick one of those teams and then you just hope that they go up 2 runs at some point. 10+ runs tonight. Probably. I don't know. I would probably go with Atlanta just because I hate Kyle Freeland, to be honest. But this is a gross slate. I don't like this slate for DFS or betting, to be honest. Is Quentin Johnson the best wide receiver in this draft? I don't think he's the. I would have to think about it. I think he's going to be good. I think the fit is good for him there, but I don't know. I'm pretty biased towards. It's hard to quantify best receiver in the class because it's very dependent on what team they go to. If we're just evaluating it, I mean, as him as a receiver, I think he's very good. I think he has a chance to be very good, yes. But I don't know if he's going to be the best in his class. I do like the spot he went to. I think Jackson Smith-Njigba is going to be pretty good. Overall, it was a weaker wide receiver class relative to some of the past ones we've seen. But he definitely has a chance to be because I think it's a good fit. And, I mean, he has big play upside. I think his season yard, I was looking at some of the stuff yesterday, but his season-long yardage prop is interesting. I'm going to be starting next week. I'm going to have some NFL articles that start coming out talking about either futures picks, win totals, season-long props, stuff like that. So you guys can look out for that. But tomorrow, it feels good to be back. I don't like traveling, honestly. I don't like to be out of the lab. I feel out of the loop when I'm gone for a few days. But we'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m., close out the week. There'll be a big baseball slate, and we'll have some other stuff. Maybe we'll look at some stuff that's going on over the weekend. We can talk about that as well. Be sure to join in the Discord. Bet Karma app is free. Download it. Click the chat room link. Hop in. Sync your account. You can get access to the free channels. And then if you want to sign up for the premium membership, get access to all the data and the projections on the website. My free, not free, but my betting card as well is included with the premium. So it averages out to like $1 a day. It's a pretty good deal. betkarma.com/pricing for that. Good luck with your wagers tonight. Hopefully you guys ride with me on the USA. I think they're going to win this game tonight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.